Welcome to Victoria Chinese Public School, which is the first stop on our list. We wanted to showcase this facility because of Victoria's rich Chinese heritage, which continues to be prevalent in our society today. Victoria Overseas Chinese Public School was founded 111 years ago in 1899 and offers courses in folk dance, calligraphy, music, literature, and multiple classes to learn both Cantonese and Mandarin. Victoria is known for having the oldest Chinatown in all of Canada as a result of the many immigrants who came to Victoria to make it the town that it is today.
And here we are at the Centennial Square. Every great city has a dynamic public place where all the people of all ages gather for quiet contemplation, play, or celebrations. And for Victoria, it's this plaza. It was built to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the incorporation of the city Victoria. The Victorian Police Station, the City Hall, and the McPherson Playhouse are right next to it. The square features a fountain, benches, and covered steps, surrounded with trees and planters. In the summer months, from July to the beginning of September, here are great and free community lunch and evening concerts in a lot of different music styles. In the winter, the square has set up Christmas lights, a Ferris wheel, and an ice skating ring. World-class hair salons, various specialty shops. That's right, we're on Johnson Street. This street's history dates back to the founding of Victoria, which can be seen in the architecture of the impeccably maintained heritage buildings. These colorful facade house locally owned shops and elegant restaurants. Johnson Street also includes Square Market, which is an open-air shopping center. Both tourists and locals alike enjoy spending their time in this beautiful place, soaking in the welcoming atmosphere that they have built together.
Bastion Square is located at the heart of downtown Victoria. Its ceremonial entrance arch is located at View Street and Government Street, and it exits onto the Wharf Street side onto a staircase with a view of the inner harbour. This means it stands in the location where Fort Victoria used to be. It has some of the finest restaurants, pubs, and cafes in Victoria. On Sundays, vendors join the locals in offering a diverse mix of arts, crafts, and other handmade products and services, including outstanding entertainment. There is a unique selection of woodworkers, potters, jewelers, leather workers, artists, and fashion designers who are in attendance these days. Bastion Square has come a long way from its days as a hanging square to become the creative hotspot it is today.
Victoria's Inner Harbour was a spark in which Fort Victoria was a popular spot during the gold rush. Many in search of gold came in on steamships with Americans, Chinese, British, and European immigrants. In 1856, James Douglas declared that those who are looking to prospect for gold needed a license, which would have to be issued in Victoria. During both the Caribou and Fraser River gold rush, ships loaded with people from San Francisco sailed to Vancouver Island and traveled to Victoria to get their license. The timing was perfect for American miners as it was the end of the California gold rush. Over the span of about 2 months in 1858, Fort Victoria's population grew from 500 to about 20,000. Of course, having so many people flocking to one area would lead to great amounts of disorder. The city quickly became a tent city as many people camped out while waiting to get their license and buying all the necessary equipment for their journey. Here at 901 Government Street lies the Windsor Street Hotel, also known as the Victoria Hotel. The hotel opened up in 1858 and served as a home for many miners coming into Victoria for the gold rush. On a summer night in 1876, George Richardson, the founder of the hotel, noticed a strange gas smell coming from the parlor. As he went to search for where the gas was coming from, he brought a lit candle with him in order to see. Little did he know that it would lead to an explosion that had caused damage even half a mile away. It was later uncovered that there was a leak in a gas pipe due to prior renovations in the building. The building still stands today and is an important feature to Government Street.
Here we are at 805 Gordon Street, otherwise known as the Union Club of British Columbia. The club was founded in April of 1879. Its first president was none other than Sir Matthew Bailey Begbie, who, as you may remember, worked with James Douglas to create laws that improved immigration, commerce, and settlement in Victoria. We chose this site because it was, and still is, a center of business, politics, and culture. Through their Friday fine dining nights, separate ladies and men's nights, and other various events throughout the years, the Union Club of British Columbia has maintained the quiet elegance of Old London in the booming city of Victoria.
The Empress is a luxury waterfront hotel and a National Historic Site in Victoria, BC. It opened in 1908 and it was designed by Francis Rattenbury, who also designed the Legislature building. It was built by the Canadian Pacific Railway as a part of its network of hotels. However, it's currently managed by Fairmont Hotels and Resorts. The hotel was intended to cater to wealthy travelers who used the Transcontinental Railway and took the CPR cruises that docked in the harbor. The hotel has undergone two expansions, first in 1910 and the second in 1928. The first renovation added a north and south wing to the building in order to expand its size. The second added 570 more rooms by building the new Humboldt wing.